Hey there, everybody. Welcome to intermediate guitar video number 28. At least I think it's number 28. What we're going to talk about on this one is we're going to talk about using an odd number of notes per string, but also like changing which finger's leading per string. And let's clear up like what I mean by which finger is leading. The leading finger is the one that touches the next string first. So if you're just doing this pattern, the pointer finger is the leader. Well, what I'm about to talk about is doing 5 notes per string, but alternating which finger leads. So if you use that same shape, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your pinky starts the next string and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your pointer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you alternate which finger leads. Now, why would you do that? One, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you want to lead with your pointer again, it's kind of difficult. You got to roll it down and keep like finding ways to adjust it, even though it's already sounding a note on the string you're on before you move along. So for me, it makes more sense to lead with a different note on the next string. Okay, and then the other thing we'll talk about with this, since we're using a group of 5, an odd number, so you can pick it by economy picking, meaning that like, say you're descending, you would want to start with a down or an upstroke. That way you land on an up and you can do a baby sweep to the next string. So it's up, up. So the picking would look like this. Up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, up. And then for ascending, you would start with a downstroke so that you land on a down and you can go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, that's one way to do it. You could also do the Yngwie Malmsteen picking style, meaning that you always lead with a downstroke. So in this case, you would pluck 4, and the 5th one would be a pull off. So it would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of thing. And that's the Yngwie Malmsteen method. And if you're playing it really fast, like faster than I am right now by a long shot, you would never hear that you didn't pick that one. So it depends on like what kind of style of picking you enjoy doing. Do you like doing economy picking? Would you rather do the pull-off method? Or maybe learn both so that you have it in your toolbox. Now, on top of this, you may be wondering, well, what subdivision are we using? I would recommend doing it a couple of ways. One, I would not recommend practicing it 5 notes per beat. You can, and it's not a bad idea. But what happens, because I find this a lot in my playing, is I play a lot of like straight 16th note stuff where I find I'm only accenting where the beat is. You never get lost in any runs I'm doing because they're very predictable. Like that shape. Hear right away where the beat is, and that can be cool depending on the situation. But I like when you listen to a guitar and they do like a crazy run and you're like, whoa, I don't even know, I didn't hear a pattern in there. It was just like this flurry of notes that landed somewhere. And so for me, that's something I would like to get better at, and that's where these groupings of like 5, but you don't play 5 notes per beat come in handy. And so like we'll turn the metronome on. We'll do those groups of 5, but we're going to play them in 1/8 notes. Right? And it'll land you kind of different. notes don't make it real disorienting, but if you sped it up and really got moving along, you would slowly, because of where the note changed, kind of start to lose the beat. You just hear this flurry of notes. Let's slow this down because I'm no speed demon today, or any other day. But we'll try it in 16ths. Okay, it got a little sloppy at the end there, but you can kind of hear now how like it's almost grating against the beat, and it's like starts to kind of float over instead of being like, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing 16ths, you can hear you can almost just like feel it. It's hitting very hard, but when you start using these odd groupings, things really start to kind of come apart as far as like finding the beat in there, and then it starts to have this flow. Ooh, missed it, didn't I? There you go. So that's something you can do. Now you could also, I don't know if I'm gonna nail this, but you could do it you're using 5 notes still, but a triplet feel. Because normally, you hear how that really accentuates the beat? Now let's see if I can do it with those groups of 5. I missed it, but I didn't. Like, I'm sure you could hear in there, like, it gives you an idea of what that would sound like using groups of 5, but in subdivisions of 3. Sorry that my playing is not exceptional today or any other day, to be honest with you. But it's just a cool idea, man, that, like, you can use that and you can kind of do, like, I always heard it referred to as, like, the dream theater thing of, like, where's the beat? You know, you lose the beat because you're not accentuating it so hard. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video was one idea for groups of 5. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching.